So it's a box in a box. Guys, this is unboxing the Xhorse Keytool Plus. New addition to my armory. I brought this in especially to do the VAG, the MQB, because this is it comes with the MQB license. So there it is, quite a big box, Keytool Plus. So comparison never stops. That's the Hotel IM548S. It's a bit smaller. The box is a bit smaller. Right, so just to see what's in the box. Okay, it's the user manual. Some more information and the tool. Guys, this is a massive tool. This is huge. So we have some connectors. There's 1, 2, 3 connectors. We'll be going into that later. And we have the OBD cable. This end goes into the tool, and that end goes into the car, the OBD port in the car. Right. The accessories. These, we'll be going into these ones a bit later. I'll try to read EEPROM. I will be reading EEPROM later in the video. That's EEPROM adapter. And that's the power cable. That's Mercedes infrared key. Very good quality. Very good quality. Right, and then we have the DB15 cable. I'll be showing you all this in action. There's the mini gender charger as well. So that's the other part of our charger. We have USB-C to USB charger, and this one is the MCU cable. Right, we'll be using this again later on. And then this one is stuck in there. Right, we have 9X12E cable. We'll find out where to use it. And this is my favorite cable. When you generate keys, you connect this and you generate your keys. I'll be showing you all that. So that's the accessories. Right, let's go to unveiling this big guy now. Right, so look at the comparison. The IM508S is, it's, you know, literally being dwarfed by this big tablet. Unbelievable. So like I said, the reason why I got this is for my VAG license. So now I can do the MQB keys from the cradle to the grave. I can do them completely without any stoppages. Look at that. Look at that size. Guys, look at that. Just compare that. Such a good tool. So that's the power button, USB for charging. This is a little connector for generating Xhorse keys. That's for OBD, the DB15. That's for MCUs and all the other little things. This one is for the Mercedes infrared keys. That's where you slot it, and when you're generating a Mercedes key, you put it in there. And this right here is where you put your keys, the induction coil for your keys and everything. The little chip goes in there. So let's power this on for the first time. Bang, and there we go. Guys, I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. I've always wanted this tool, but I just didn't see the need to get it. So now I have the need. So it comes up with all those languages. Let me right, we've got all those languages, and we are English, United Kingdom. Keytool plus, disclaimer, agree to enter. Thank you for buying and using Keytool plus for better use. You need to activate and bind the device before the first time of use. Start to set. Okay, it's the usual Wi-Fi thing. Some lightning. I'm just going to put in my Wi-Fi and I'll get back. So after inputting the email address and registering, putting the Wi-Fi, they send you some activation codes, and then so now we are good to go. Device activation is successful. So now we start to use, and it starts by saying thank you for using Keytool plus. Let me briefly introduce this machine to you. There's as you expect, some updates. So we click update. So it needs to be synchronized. So we click synchronize. I think this is the part we need the mobile phone. Oh, it's synchronizing with the server. Okay. Okay, so now we can okay, we go back there. We can now start with the updates. Alright, we'll just click update all. Okay, it wants us to start with the application first. Okay. Alright, so it wanted us to start with the application update. So there it goes. So it wants that one done first, not the other ones. So as we are doing the application updates, I will pause and get back. Right, while it's doing its updates, I've got the UK 3-pin plug that's going to go in. It goes in and clicks like that, and then I will connect the charger, and then this charges from there. That's how you charge. So obviously that's going to be plugged in the wall. Right, so downloading has been successful. Okay. We agree to enter. Okay. Congratulations, we are ready to start. Initialization failed. Okay. So the battery is just charging. It's coming up for 44%. I've got updates to do. So the firmware is really important. So we're doing the firmware. That is really important. So this is going to be quite handy because I have the Xhorse key cutting machine, which I will show you later in the video, and I will be binding together. So I'll be cutting my keys from this tool. So once again, we're doing updates. I'll just stop and then come back for the next stage. Alright, so now we've done the firmware updates, the database. So everything now is being downloaded and installed. So that's the part, and that's just talking about the key cutting machine. And so there is that function where you can use your key cutting machine straight from this tool, and you can generate transponders as well. I'll be talking about that shortly. Right, so this is the little mini key tool, the Xhorse mini key tool that I've been using all along to generate Xhorse remotes and to generate chips. So I've got a whole pack here of VVDI super chips, which I will be showing you how to generate a chip. So I used to put it in there, and this has served me so well, small as it is. But yeah, so now that will be sitting there. This has served me ever so well, no problems at all. Again, this is the cable similar to the one that I showed you from the Keytool Plus. So it just goes there, and this part connects to your key, and you can generate a key. Right, so this little tool here, this one was working with the smartphone, Android, Apple, whatever phone you have. So that's how it worked. So now I'm just gonna have to use one tool to do everything. That's gonna be really convenient for me. So yeah, back in the day I would have like this. I want to make a VW MQB key, so I'm actually going to generate this key and then use it. I will write my first MQB key on a generated key. So you go there, and then you just put your key in there or in here, and you click generate. So I'll be showing you all that too. So that's my Xhorse key cutting machine, which I will be binding later to that tool. Very good equipment. Xhorse, they do the best. In my opinion, they are #1. So that's the key cutting machine. It's been so good to me. Owned it for about 4 years now, 3-4 years. So really good. So this has been doing some updates, still running the last update. So yeah, finally, so all updates are done, and we go, oh, there's one update to go. Right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, guys, is subscription. On this unit, for me, there's no subscription at all, which is one reason why I would want to walk away from the Autel IM548S, because it's got like a subscription of about $350 per year. So in business, you always want to make money, make that saving. And then the second reason why I prefer the Xhorse, I've got this little transponder chip right here. Okay, so if we go to generate transponder right here, the X2 can do this now. They've just put out an update for generating transponder chips, but the Hotel does not have, and I repeat that Hotel does not have the 7935 chip. So if we go here to ID 3344, it's going to give you these options, but the one I'm talking about is the 7935, and this is the chip for BMW E39s and some X5s, you know, going back to the 97, early 2000 or whatever, EWS3. So yeah, I own a BMW E39 5 Series. It's a 1997 model, and I do not have any intentions of selling it whatsoever. So I know in future I may be needing to make this chip. So this is very, very important for me. But yeah, so we click on there, right, and we click generate chip. There we go. That's our little chip. So now I can make a BMW E39 key out of this chip. Okay, so we click complete and you go back and back. So yeah, then in the special functions you can clone, you can do all that. There's quite a lot, guys, in this tool. There's quite a lot. All right, so once all the common functions are updated, you go into special functions, and there's a whole bunch of updates there as well. So we click update all, and it's going to take some more time doing its thing. Right, so all the updates are done. Just to show you a few things, guys. See this little chip that I did earlier, the 7935 chip. If I pop it in there, right, and click read chip, see, you read everything all in one go. This is really convenient. And we take this key, this Xhorse key, and click remote, and you click, it gives you your frequency. There you go. See the convenience of this tool. See, it gives you your frequency, whereas if you're using the Hotel, you'd need to, the old Hotel IM508S, you need your programmer, the XP400, but you don't need that with this tool. And then one other thing I'm going to show you guys quickly, just so this video is not too long, is if I go into program and we go into IMMO, right, I'm going to Volvo, the V40, right, so it's the CEM, right, so there we go. That's, I'll just bring up, see, that is the schematic for the Volvo CEM. So in my next video I will be reading this Volvo CEM. You see where I've put an arrow, is that area where the blue and green wires are. So I'll be reading the SAM and hopefully try to retrieve the pin code for this Volvo V40. So this is a very good tool. I'll be making other videos in the next few days because there is a lot to show about this tool. Right, so we come back home and then remote programming. Okay, so I will go in my favorites. Right, I've got so many in my favorites, but I did put in this key for the Passat B8. This one. So what I like about it as well, you can read feedback from other people who've generated the same key, and you get, you know, to see their experiences. VW Golf 2016 Xhorse remote works perfectly. So it just gives you, you know, Seat Ateca 2018 success. So yeah, in this case we are going to generate this MQB key. Proximity, oh yeah, Passat, this one, that's the one we want. MQB 4.5 Passat. So we take our key, this Xhorse key, we pop it in there, right, and we go generate. There we go. It's generating our MQB key, and this is gonna be the first MQB key that I will fully generate, like, you know, make a dealer key out of in my next video, because like I said, this tool has got the MQB license, so I can make MQB keys. So once again, I won't be using the hotel for this kind of thing, because with the hotel you have to get the XP 400 Pro to put the key, whereas this is a one-stop. It does everything for you. Amazing tool, very good brand. It may be expensive to purchase, but very, very much worth it. And again, this is not an Xhorse promotion. I bought this tool out of my own pocket, and yeah, there we go. Burn success. That's complete. So guys, that's an MQB key ready to make a dealer key. Right, thanks for watching, guys.